Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. Rhys Hoskins, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Jake Arrieta is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
In is Gerardo Parra, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Arrieta has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
Maybin aboard here at first with nobody out, and he got him. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, this club really wants to see something positive out of Joe Panik. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Standing in, Brent's in his numbers between June and July. He's set, and the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner to the defense you have behind you.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Line drive, base hit to right. Maybin rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Chris Shaw the next to take a turn at the plate, and for him you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First delivery to him on the way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he looks at his sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Buster Posey now, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Giants get one on the Brandon Belt double. Bottom of the first coming up. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Derek Rodriguez, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
At the plate, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. And you can see he really enjoys hitting here at Citizens Bank Park, which is not a shocker. It's a good place to be a hitter. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Maben, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
So stepping in, Bryce Harper, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. As a look, now the pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this is foul for the first strike. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The relay. And he'll get in there safely. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
The 1-1 home. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and Longoria can't handle it. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out.
I I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Herrera is right there, 1 down.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Striding forward, Brandon Crawford showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. First delivery to him on the way. That finds the zone, a called strike. One and one. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
2 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do, because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better, because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Popped him up. Toward the dugout. Did he catch it? He did. What a play there to end the inning. Giants leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Into the box, Nick Williams. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Posey gathers it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
The 1-2. Still 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Digging in, Maikel Franco, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Ball 2.
2-2.
Smoke toward the hole. Belt has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Number 5.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike three.
The right fielder, number 8, Gerardo.
So one gone here in the San Francisco third, and that'll bring up a multiple Gold Glover, the left-handed hitting Gerardo Parra. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike one. The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Belt is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. First step quickness. His reaction time is unparalleled. Able to make all the plays, and he takes a ton of pride in his craft.
Another 0-2 coming. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Fouled away.
Okay, somebody's got to figure it out. Either the pitcher make a nasty pitch, or this hitter's got to put something in play.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. So here now is the pitcher, Jake Arrieta, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Jake.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Panic's got it. And that's out number 1. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the stretch. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a
Can
double
I add
play.
you on
He's
PS4?
fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And this one's in the dirt. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
One out and a runner on second base. Lifted in the air to right field. Parra has it in his tracks. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Bryce Harper, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Segura at second with 2 down. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I am not having a very good franchise. I am 9-1-5. Playing for the Braves.
What game are you in this season? You having a good franchise? How many games?
Ready on 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Are you on your 5th game? 6th game of the season?
The 0-2 delivery, and a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
We got a Giants fan.
Thank you, Heidi.
They might beat me. I don't know. Giants look good, man.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Chris Shaw, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Giants is a good team.
Number 26.
Giants are good. They're good. I have to admit. Giants are a good team.
My next game is versus the Reds. I won the last game 7-5. Josh Donaldson had 2 home runs.
Now ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball.
Yeah, the Reds haven't been all that good. Last 4 or 5 years.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind
I am
0-2.
on my 2-1 game.
Okay, what is it, a 3-game series? You're doing a 3-game series against the Cincinnati Reds, right? Wavy Jordan.
And he struck him out. 2nd time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches.
I'm going to try to play the whole season. I play like 4 games a day.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah.
Stepping in now, Buster Posey. And he puts it on the ground to second. Hernandez is up with it on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Each game is very long, about an hour.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Some could be almost 2 hours. If you go on overtime, A lot of times I like to keep the
ready
game
to
from going
deliver.
in
Here's
extra
the
innings,
first pitch.
you know?
And it's fouled away.
But I've been in extra innings. I've played 2-hour
Wind
games
up and the 0-1.
before.
And he lays off for ball
I
one.
try to eliminate that though.
1-1.
If I can.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up.
No! Oh my God,
and that's in there. Base hit. Around first, digging for 2.
Oh my God!
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Joe.
That was his ball.
Cannon.
That was Bryce Harper, man. Damn. He should have got that, man.
On my franchise, the Colorado Rockies is the best team in the MLB.
So
They're
go after the
1-9.
first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at-bat over 1 in the ball game.
The Colorado Rockies is a team you need to watch out for. I like them. If I wasn't a Phillies fan, I would
the 0-1 offering. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know?
0-2. Here it is. Line drive to left.
Oh, get it! Ah!
Williams is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins.
They beat me 2-1 in the series.
Thus far.
First baseman, Rhys.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Hoskins, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Rhys Hoskins is dealt with for the 1st out in the bottom of the inning. Into the box, JT Realmuto. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Nick Williams
game.
looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Maben. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1.
I'm at game 107, man. I did 107 games, man.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they've faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Not tonight, no. The playoffs, I'm still...
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Crawford, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a 9-year major league vet.
Into the season yet. Still got about 50-something games left.
And he fouls this one off.
We still got 50-something games left.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Still got a lot of games left.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Williams is under it. Looks it into his glove,
No, I
and
am
there's
talking
one
about
gone.
can you stream the playoffs when your regular season is over with?
The pitcher.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Pudge's boy, Derek Rodriguez.
I got to make the playoffs. But I will stream the playoffs in the World Series. I always do. This is my third season of playing a full franchise mode
First
of
pitch
baseball.
coming, here it is.
This is my third season.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Of
Harper
doing this.
coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 5.
Ready for another shot now, Cameron Maybin. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with
streaming
manager
tomorrow?
Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies
Tomorrow.
offense. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities.
Where's
with
my
just
boy
one hit
Pablo?
with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
I don't know, but the San Francisco Giants, man, are a pretty good team. Pablo, he should be in the
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
lineup.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Team, man.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he can steal some strikes that way.
They're giving us a good run for our money. I like this matchup. I hope we play in the playoffs.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
We might play him in the wild card if we make the playoffs.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Posey's got it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Digging in to try it again, Michael Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Pereira on at first, nobody out. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the Shure out.
The pitcher, number 49.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out of the order now. And that will bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand one. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Settling in now, Gerardo Parra. He went down on strikes last time up.
Number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Coming in is Williams.
I am gonna play my franchise. Hopefully I win the series versus the Reds.
First out of the inning.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first inning of this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Next to bat for the Giants, Chris Shaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Hope you win even though in the Braves fan.
Taken just off the inside. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The second baseman, Cesar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1.
0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. A diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. And now Bryce Harper, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. There is Crawford. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Giro, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite
I
catch
am
the
in the
zone
top
there.
of the first inning.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Are you on YouTube?
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
No, but I can stream it if you wanna watch.
Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Striding in once again, Buster Posey. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Hernandez. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Evan Longoria. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
One run,
I can
4
stream
hits,
if you want to
no
watch
errors on the
Richardson
Giant
2-9.
ledger to this point. 2 balls and a strike to Longoria.
Is that the name Richardson 2-9?
Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's your PSA?
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Hernandez on the grass, on to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Second baseman.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
No, that's my YouTube channel.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Into the box now, Brandon Crawford, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Another 0-2 home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. Still tied 1 apiece. Up next will be Nick Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last
Richardson
trip.
29 is my YouTube channel.
Nick Williams.
First offering on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. This is on the ground over to first. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Now to the plate, Odubel Herrera. No hits to this point.
Herrera.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The third baseman,
Now at
number
the plate, Michael Franco.
Michael.
He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
That is my channel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Panik will make the catch, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains tied 1-1. Alan Henson is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 19, Alan Henson.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 22 RBIs. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
2-2's the count.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Let us go on winning 1-0.
1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Are you on the road?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Towards second. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up a multiple Gold Glover, the left-handed hitting Gerardo Parra. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and he can't come up with it. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Digging in now, Brandon Belt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Taken, and that from the stretch.
Yeah, you take a look at that 2-seamer right there, sinker. It had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6.
Fouled away. Maybin over at second. Williamson is over at first with 1 away. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Segura for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Giants leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Mac Williamson will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
For the Giants. Now playing right field, number 51.
Derek Law is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For the Giants, number 64. Derek.
I am winning 2-0 now.
What level are you playing on? Are you playing on
Andrew McCutchen is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game.
Brother hit a base hit. Ozzy Albies scored.
What level, what difficulty are you playing on? Are you playing on rookie or?
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 329 is the average for him coming in. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
I am playing on experience and legend.
The Giants are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
More challenge. Much more of a challenge.
And now a pitch on the way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
0-1 pitch coming. This is pulled into right. Williamson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. David Robertson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Robertson.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Chris Shaw, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. next 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. And there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Evan Longoria. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's got 2 hits in 18 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Ranging back is Herrera, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
In now, Joe Panik. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. The 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. So striding forward now, Bryce Harper. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And that misses 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Posey gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Harper is retired, and there's 1 away. Striding in, Rhys Hoskins. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground near home. Posey has it. And there's out number 2. Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Into the box, Nick Williams. No balls and 1 strike. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
I hit you homer, I'm going to scream.
2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here.
I hope so. I want to beat the Giants.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1 and 2.
I hope we can hit a home run. I want to get him with this killer right here. I hope so. I hope we can get it.
In the air, down the line in left. Sean on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Center fielder.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Win.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
I want us to get this game tonight. We try to get them all. I want to get this game tonight right here.
Here's the first pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. Throw to the plate, and he'll be tagged out at the plate. Trying to win it here in the bottom of the ninth. Instead, we're headed to extra innings as the side is retired. 10th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in, Brandon Crawford. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
He's set, and the pitch.
You should have did earlier, you would have got it.
Back. Popped him up. Hernandez is there. 1 out. Stephen Vogt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Stephen Vogt.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here at 3:04. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1.
1-1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Line toward the gap in left center, and this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Stepping in now, Cameron Maybin. A ball and no strikes. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next.
Williamson.
Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
And he falls behind 0-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Another one sent foul.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The first
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Herrera coasts under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Giants lead it 2-1. Will Smith enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Number 13, Will Smith.
Digging in, Odubel Herrera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First delivery to him on the way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Mabin on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, third base.
In now, Michael Franco. First offering on its way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Oh and 1, here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Andrew Knapp will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 15, Andrew Knapp.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. The average coming into play right at 320. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Derek Law earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Will Smith hammers down the save, his 26th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
It's all good, man. You will get it tomorrow.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to Inside the Show. It's the wild day that is the trade deadline. Looking first at the NL East, Derek Law collected his 5th win in relief as San Francisco took care of Philadelphia 2-1. The White Sox allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the visiting Mets 3-0. Mike Morin grabbed his 2nd win of the year as the Twins claimed the victory over the Marlins 4-3. The Washington Nationals racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 3-1. Eugenio Suarez added 3 RBIs to his total as Cincinnati got the best of the Pirates 5-4. He has now hit safely in 7 straight games. Carlos Martinez picked up win number 8 this year as the Cardinals beat their rival Cubs 4-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they toppled the Rockies 7-0. The San Diego Padres finished off a 2-game sweep as they took down the visiting Orioles 4-2. The New York Yankees put up 16 hits on the day as they were winners in extras against the Diamondbacks 6-5. Dustin Pedroia sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 18-2. Corey Kluber got the W, his 11th this season, as the Indians took down the Astros 5-3. His ERA is currently in the top 5 in the American League. The Toronto Blue Jays sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-0. The Angels combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Tigers 3-2. The Brewers totaled 11 hits as they defeated the A's in Oakland 4-3. The Texas Rangers launched 3 home runs as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-1. And that's the show. The trade deadline is only hours away, so don't forget to check in tomorrow for a full recap of the day's events.